Hey guys, how are ya? I haven't been here in about a week, and I am so sorry. Usually I try to get up a video nearly every other day, and I have definitely not done that. I've had a few things kind of get in my way that's kept me from recording, but hopefully I'm getting them resolved now. Um, uh, a Friday, the week before this past Friday, I had been having some problems with my eyes, and they're just constantly dry. And when your eyes are dry, they're very painful. So um, I'd been using some drops and stuff to try to make them feel better. Finally, my mom told me, she said, "You're going to the eye doctor. You can't go through the weekend like this," because I couldn't hardly keep them open. It was just that bad. So I had gone to my eye doctor. They fit me in right at the end of the day, and he took a look at him, and he said, "Oh," he said, "I see." He said, "I see that the your plugs have come out." I had plugs. He had to put plugs in my lower tear ducts because I have such extreme dry eyes due to a condition I have called Sjogren's. And it is another autoimmune disease that I carry, that I have. And that particular one is pretty ugly. When, um, when you're in a flare, it really it dries out all of your tissues. Anything that has liquid, it pretty much says, that's going bye-bye. It's like a body drought, if you will. And so he said, but there's something else I see. And he said, "I think I know what it is, but I'm going to look it up just to make sure." So he went over on his little computer and tap, and he comes back and he said, "I hate to tell you this, but you've got shingles in your eyes." And I mean, yeah, I was like, huh? I, I, all I could do was just look at him kind of stupid. I was like, "Well, I got my vaccine." And he said, "Well, you might be due for another one because it's been coming up on 5 years now." And he said, it's not always foolproof, but he said, "That's what I'm seeing." And so I said, "Well, does it spread?" And he said, "It could. You might notice patches elsewhere. Have you?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, how long have you been experiencing this pain and discomfort?" And I said, "Well, it's been about a week." And he said, "Have you noticed other symptoms of a flare?" And I said, "Yes, I have." And he said, "Okay." So he gave me these eye drops that I have to put in several times a day. And he put me on and they're antibiotic. And then he also put me on an antibiotic pill that I have to take 5 times a day. And I have to put these drops in every 2 hours. Well, I had to put them in every 2 hours for the first 3 days, and then five times a day after that until they're gone. And they're not quite gone yet. I go and see him tomorrow to see if there's any improvement. But that was in my way because I couldn't see well enough to be able to make a video. And I didn't think that it was wise to put makeup on my around my eyes if that was maybe an irritating factor. And then I've also been having a lot of problems with my back, and it's just had me really down. And so for those reasons, I haven't been here. I will warn you, this video might go on a little long. I'll edit it down as best I can, but I had a few things that I wanted to talk about and a few things that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to get one thing out of the way right now. Several years ago, back in 2017, that's when I started this channel. And there's several videos that I still have on my channel, but that I moved over to private. And the reason I did so was because they really didn't have anything to do with what I'm doing now. I made a reintroducing myself video, but I really didn't explain what I was reintroducing myself from. Those of you who are still following me, that started following me back in 2017, you'll know exactly what I'm getting ready to talk about. When I was diagnosed with the autoimmune issues that I have many. Uh, it, it was devastating in a lot of ways for me. It was very hard. Um, these things put me through a lot on a daily basis, sometimes more than other, when either the lupus flares or the Sjogren's flares or the rheumatoid arthritis flares or the connective when the connective tissue disease flares. There's a lot. That's neither here nor there. When I was finally diagnosed with lupus, I had to go to a rheumatologist, and that rheumatologist did blood work and everything, and he said, your lupus is out of control. We've got to get you on medication, and we've got to get you there now. So they put me on prednisone, which is a very it's a common but powerful steroid, and he put me on Plaquenil. It's a whole big thing. So anyway, as a result of the autoimmune and the drugs, I started having symptoms from them. It's your immune system. When you have an anti-inflammatory disease, your immune system is already suppressed. Your white blood cells attack one another, and that's why you stay so sick. And I have I have lupus systemic. It's SLE is what it's called, and it's the bad one. It attacks everything, all your organs, everything. As a result of the drugs and the prednisone, my gums and things started receding rapidly, and I've always been very clean about my mouth, and I brush my teeth, the tongue scraper thing and everything. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Now, to back that up a little bit, I've never been the healthiest person since childhood, but I at one time, I think I was about 16, I got veneers over my 4 front teeth because I had a gap between the 2 front ones, and I was teased about that, and and teenagers being teenagers and self-conscious. Anyway, I was fortunate that my mother's insurance actually covered that, and I got so that was for the 2 front ones, and the 2 side ones. Well, it turns out that those were baby teeth. They never, it turns out I had multiple baby teeth that no adult teeth had ever, grown in behind. And that was unbeknownst to me. And now moving back to where I'm going, those were the ones that started coming out first. And it just became bad. Late 30s. It wasn't too soon after my daughter was born in 2005, and I was 35. I turned 35 before she was born. Well, there's one of my cats. And it wasn't but maybe a couple of years after that I noticed that my gums were starting to recede. And I couldn't understand why. So I just kept up with my dentists and everything. And finally one day my dentist told me, we can't do anything. I'd started developing problems behind the veneers, and the teeth were decaying. They were breaking, not really decaying, they were breaking. And so when my gums receded past those veneers, it looked terrible. It looked like I had chiclets in my face. And my dentist said, there's nothing else I can do for you. We're going to have to pull them all. And I just was sat there just kind of stunned. I didn't know how to process that. I was 47, and I thought that that happened later, or I knew my grandmother had dentures, but the thought of me having them, it never occurred to me. But that's what I was faced with. She said, we need to, you could get a partial, but your back teeth aren't doing any better. Eventually they're all going to have to come out. and the insurance company wasn't going to agree to a partial. By then I was on my ex-husband's insurance. And dental insurance is not good. It's just, it's not good. So I had to make the decision kind of quick because I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't, the sensitivity was just unreal. A cool breeze happened to hit me, and my mouth was open. I think I was going to say something. It was a winter time, and it nearly knocked me completely out. It hurt so bad. If you've ever had a toothache, you just magnify that by a million. So I got all my teeth pulled, and all my upper teeth pulled. I still have my lowers, natural teeth for now, and I'm knock on wood, I'm very blessed. But yes, so I decided to chronicle that. I started a video. I made a video the day that I got them, and I went with it. I can't remember now quite how many. I made a video before I was to get them, and you could kind of see what shape my teeth were in. I just made kind of a flip video about I'm getting ready to go on my little denture journey, and they're going to do this and then this, and then all of a sudden I'll have this nice new smile, and which I did. My dentist treated me with the utmost care, the utmost kindness. I can't say enough nice things about them, but it's just very personal. And I left it up because a gentleman that I had made friends with at the time and still consider a very dear friend, his name is Bill, and he has his own denture journey channel, how to live with dentures, how to eat with dentures. If you find him, you'll know. And I love Bill to death. He's a very kind, wonderful man. But he chronicled his, and he said, Shelley, you're going to have to do this for yourself. You need to do this. And you don't know, you might be helping somebody else if you decide to post it. And so I did. And I gained followers, other people that were very empathetic, people that had questions. But it is an intensely personal thing to have, to do, because you just feel different. I think it's like with anything that you do that alters your appearance, at least in your own eyes. You grow up looking a certain way to yourself, and then all of a sudden it's different. And for me, it was like I didn't recognize the person looking back at me in the mirror. No matter how bad that smile looked before, it was still mine. And so it was difficult. It was very, very difficult, and I chalked it up to, well, it's one more thing in this long journey that I now have with autoimmune. So the reason I'm telling you all of this is because I'm going to open those videos back up to the public, so you are able to go look at them if you so desire. And if you know of anybody that they might be a benefit to, please feel free to share. I'm not doing this to grow popularity. I'm doing it for the reason I made them originally, and that's to help with awareness. Because it's again, like I said, it's intensely personal. But we all have things that happen to us, and sometimes maybe if we share them, we can help others that are confused and going through them as well. So I gotta pause this. Okay, I think I've pulled it together a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay, now on to some of the fun stuff. So now the next thing that I'm super excited about, you guys, if you've been watching my channel at all, you know that this always excites me. It is the ColorPop Valentine's mystery box. They do holiday mystery boxes, and I love these. So I was really excited to get the Valentine's one. I love Valentine's Day. I just do. I mean, it's just, It's romantic, and it's so it's so sweet, and I'm a sucker for hearts and flowers, and doing fun things for your favorite Valentine, whether it's your children, your pet, your significant other, your parents, your co-workers, anybody. You can have all kinds of Valentines. And so I was so excited for this one. Anyway, let's dive into the ColorPop Valentine's mystery box that's got all this packing around it. I want to kind of show you what's going on in here. If you know ColorPop, you know this thing is chock full of goodies. And I'm excited as anything to get into all this. If I can keep it up on the desk. Let's see. Okay. Balance it out, Shelly. All right, so the first thing that I see in here is the No Filter Setting Mist. Let's see if I can put it up there like that. So this is going to be a setting spray, ColorPop. I've never used one of their setting sprays, actually. I've never even gotten a sample, but I'm sure it's good. Let's see. It's kind of... I got it upside down. I do. It's kind of like got a milky texture to it. It's a pump. I'm not the biggest fan. I won't lie. I'm not the biggest fan because sometimes they'll come out and it's like, you just get your face just, it's like going and having a hose sprayed in your face. So let's test this one. Wait a minute. First of all, I think you need to shake it up. Or maybe it's just cloudy. I want to see what it smells like. Oh, it is citrusy. It's so bright. Let me try that from further away. Okay, further away, that's not so bad. Wipe off my palm. Okay, it doesn't dry tacky. It just dries. Yeah. And that's a nice fragrance. That's nice. I mean, if you don't mind fragrance. Some people are like, no way, no sir, no ma'am, no fragrance. So if you don't mind fragrance, it's a pleasant fragrance. And we'll leave that there. All right. Next, I see this. And this, it's a Luxe, ColorPop Luxe lipstick. Y'all know it's just ridiculous at this point for me to try to do any reading without my readers. Digits is the name of it, and it is their Luxe lipstick. Well, let's take a look at Miss Luxe lipstick. Kiki, I hear you chirping at me. Everyone probably hears you chirping at me. Ooh, look how pretty. That's gorgeous. Got little stars and everything on it. That's really pretty. Let's see what she looks like. Oh, okay. Well, she's got some color. Okay. That's, okay. Well, let's just see what it looks like. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Okay. Oh, it's buildable too. I can already tell that. There's your color. What do we think? That's pretty. That is really pretty. Set you there. And then next we have Glowing Lip. What color are you, Miss Glowing Lip? Let's jet. You know what? I just bet you. I have a feeling that these are all going to be named after. Look at me taking these off. I think these are going to be named like sweet, like the conversation hearts. I have a feeling that that's how these are going to be named. So let's jet this little package. Okay, let's jet. And here we go. And this is the glowing lip. That's pretty. What do we think? Let's give it a swatch. Okay. Oh. There we go. That's a pretty color. Kind of a little juicy, well, maybe not quite a mauvey moment, but a little. Rose, maybe? A rose? Oh, you tell me what you think. What color would you call that? I think it's pretty, and it's shiny. And, I mean, okay, it doesn't lay down as nice as that Luxe lip. This one's a little tacky, you know, feels a little, but I mean, it's gonna, you know, a lot of them are. They don't just go, unless it's, you know, like a liquid lip that just says, hello, I'm staying, or a stain. But I like it. That's real pretty. And it does glow. It's very glowing. Well, bless you. It does glow. So, yeah. Once again, I'll wear it. All right. Next. Okay. This is a blotted lip in the, once again, in the shade Iconic Moment. Okay, there we go. That's the color. Iconic Moment. Blotted lip. Blotted lip. Okay. Cute, fun packaging. There you go. Got the little bunny on there, so we know. They know what's up. Okay, that's beautiful. It's pink, and it's pretty. What do y'all think? Let's give her a swatch. You know, I don't know if my hand is the best place to swatch these, but that's what we're doing. There she is in all her glory. Isn't she gorgeous? Look how pretty. I guess, okay, I'm going to make a reach here. I think when they say it's a blotted lip, that means you put it on and you don't need to blot any extra off. But that's what she looks like. What do we think, guys? Leave your comments down below. I'm really interested in what you guys think about these lip shades. I really like them, and they're so in tune with Valentine's Day. Okay, what else we got? Okay, this here is Ultra Glossy Lip. One Kiss. Woo. Let's get her out and see what she looks like. One Kiss. Okay, it's the cutest packaging. Oh my goodness. Let's see. ColorPop. All right. I see you. That's a gloss. Got the flat doe foot, which I don't mind. I'm not mad at it. Oh, it's pretty too. That's a pretty gloss. That's really pretty. Let me close this back up. My kitten's over here mad at me because I won't let her out. Very sheer. You hear her chirping? That's her letting me know I want out, Mommy. That would be a nice gloss over top of either of these. Oh, it has a pleasant scent too. Yeah, it does. It smells like candy. I'm not mad at it. That's nice. They all smell nice. They all have like a cinnamony candy, that kind of sweet cinnamony taste. They have a sweet cinnamony taste. The scent, yeah, it's really nice. Wow. Thank you, ColorPop. I'm happy. All right, let me wipe these off. So, what do we have next? What's in this little box? Jelly much? Okay, the color is Moon and Stars. Oh, and it's a gel eyeshadow. And there's our box. Jelly much? Okay, let's get you out of here. See what you look like. My goodness, sometimes you just have to just butcher this packaging to get these things out. I feel bad. And here we are, and there's your color. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. All right. Anyway, we got it all open, and here we go. There's your gel eye gloss. There's a lot of it on the lid. What do you? I don't know if I can. It's so shiny. I'm trying to give you a good idea of what it looks like. Let me just swatch it. That's probably going to be the only way that we're really going to be able to see. And it's definitely jelly. So here we go. Ooh. That's one thing you could say about ColorPop. Their gel eyeshadows are really something. That is shiny and so pretty. That's a orangey pink, and it's like it kind of changes colors. I mean, it's definitely got that shift or shimmer anyway. Wow, pretty, very pretty. I'm still pondering this color story. That is gorgeous. Okay, all right, Miss Jelly Much in the shade Moon and Stars. Put you back in your box. And then what's this one in this box? Glitterily Obsessed Body Glitter Gel. Okay, in the shade Sparks. Get her out and see what she looks like. Sparks. Oh my. Okay. There we go. Hello. Wonder. I apologize for the glare, but these things, they're in, these jars are shiny, and the stuff in them is shiny, and the lights are bright. Everything's glowing and happy. Boy. Okay. And here, this is what it looks like. It is shiny. Spark, huh? Okay, well, I'm just gonna take some, and it's chunky. It's chunky. Oh yeah, that is chunky. Might have to do laundry the next day. Wash whatever this stuff gets on. But it sure is pretty. Very pretty. I love all the sparkly, glittery things. I would, in my next life, I'm probably going to be a big glittery ball. It's like, well, you want to sparkle, huh? Be hanging from a ceiling somewhere. Disco ball. Hey, I used to know her. Okay. Let me take this stuff off. Next thing we had, oh, there's two things in here. Okay, what's this one? Pressed Powder Blush. And this matches this packaging. They're sparkly, got the little Little stars and things on it. Pressed powder blush. What's the color? Claim it. Where are they buying their conversation hearts? All right. ColorPop with the little wings, little sparklies. And here's our color. It's just a nice, pretty, rosy, dusty rose, kind of matte. I wonder, I could almost use that. This would look good if you've got, if you're like with a bronzer, if you're tan, if you're like not clear like me, and you have some color. Let's see, let's do a swatch. That's very pretty. It's a very dusty, rosy color. Still got all this sparkle on me that I tried to wipe off and it resisted. Okay, she's pretty. Very pretty. Like a kind of a brick rose color. I would wear that actually because it goes on sheer. That's not a dark, it doesn't go on like, ugh. It's very, that's sheer. That's actually right in my wheelhouse with color. I would wear that again with like a sunset look, like with that lipstick. That these definitely go together. That would be so pretty. I'm thinking of an autumn kind of thing going on, vibe, I guess you'd say. Very pretty. I like that. Thank you, ColorPop. And now it's the other thing in the bubble wrap bag. It's a palette, and it's called Aura and Out. It's got the little shiny hearts. Very, like, trippy, kind of groovy little colors. Very pretty. Open her up. This is one of their ones that have that has the hard case. These are my favorites because they have the mirror, but they also just seem like, I don't know. I just prefer them. You know, no real particular reason. I don't even really use the mirrors much, but I like that they're there. Oh, wow. This is pretty. This would be pretty at Easter, guys. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. You know, I was at my mom's house yesterday and she was wearing an outfit that had all of these colors. And she has got the most amazing, beautiful cornflower blue eyes. And this would suit her right down to the ground. I'm giving this to her. I'm going to give this to her. I think I'm going to swatch this one and this one. And I think this one. So this, and this. This one is called Energetic. All right, Energetic. Okay, now that you're going to need a glitter glue for that. That is a glitter all the way. That's something that you would put right in the center as a topper. So that's those three colors. Energetic, New Age, and Healing Heart. Let's just Energetic. Yeah, that's a topper. Healing Heart, New Age. Oh. See if I can get just a little bit more from that Energetic. That's one you're going to have to use a glitter glue for and just tap it. You're going to tap that one on. All right. Energetic, Healing Heart, New Age. What do we think? Those are so pretty. I got to do one more. Let's see. Let's get this other, the little matte blue. It's called Vibe. That was up there next to the Energetic. Let's see. That's Vibe. That's a nice matte. That's pretty, and I believe it's going to be buildable. Yeah, that's totally buildable. Very buildable. And then let's see. Let's try this other one. This little, okay. That was Vibe. That's one I just swatched. And then let's take a look at this one. That one is called You're a Vision. Oh, my mom is a vision. I adore her. Okay, there we go. You're a Vision. That's so pretty, subtle. Some of these colors, I think I will, if she'll let me, I think I'll do a look for her with this palette. Because we're due for a girls' day out for lunch. I'm definitely giving this to her. And we'll have a day out. And all the men are going to say, can I have a date? And she's going to be ruthless and tell them no. I love my mom. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. All right, Mom, you got this coming. Bless her heart. She watches my videos. She knows I talk about her. She's like, Shelly, why do you talk about me? Because I love you, Mama. You're definitely worth talking about. Okay, last thing in here, we have another palette. And this is one of those ones that doesn't have a mirror. It's the more cardboardy. I can already tell just by the size alone. Just their packaging, you can already tell. This is called Lost in Love. And it's got the shade names on the back. It's got the little lifted texture. ColorPop, they just have it going on, y'all. They just have it going on. They know exactly what they're doing. They know their lane, and they are so good at staying in first place in it. Yep, and here we go. There's not going to be any mirror in here, but it does still have the protective card, and it's all the colors you'd expect. This is Valentine's in a palette right here, folks. And isn't she lovely? What do you think? Falling, ever and ever, totally smitten, dibs, all my heart, so in love, Cupid called, better with you, amorous, fave texts, just us, and yours truly. Oh, okay. Falling, ever and ever, that's a matte. Totally smitten, that's shimmer. And then dibs, and that's a matte. That falling is kind of a satin. So I just did the first row, and that's what they look like on my fingers. Well, Smitten won the show on getting somebody's attention. Again, falling ever and ever, totally smitten, and dibs. And goodness, totally smitten is just, she's like, hello, you're going to see me. Wow. Turn my hand off, and we'll do the next row. This next one, we've got All My Heart, So in Love, Cupid Called, and Better With You. All right. All My Heart, So in Love, Cupid Called, and Better With You. And those are really gorgeous. Those are very attention-getting. Wow, ColorPop. Goodness. Y'all just came for all of us, didn't you? Giving us all the color. All the cute names. All the cool stuff. Glosses and blotter lip and luxe lip and jelly and glitter, body glitter, and all the shiny, all the Easter colors over here. Okay. Last row are all mattes. And it's Amorous Fave Text, Just Us, and yours truly. That's the whole bottom row. It's all mattes. Probably said, you know, there's just so much of this glamour and glitter going on. We better calm it down. So we have Amorous, Fave Text, Just Us, and yours truly. This is a really pretty berry. I think that's more of a like a grape color, but this one here, this red, that is just that Fave Text. That's gonna be my shade of the whole palette right there. And then that Amorous has got a real pretty, like an orangey corally color. This palette is absolutely fabulous. This box, I'm so happy with it. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything in it is just absolutely gorgeous. Completely gorgeous. I could not be happier with this box. $49, y'all. $49. And you get all of this product. I know it's worth more. I apologize. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's valued at. I know that I need to be telling you guys that, and I apologize. I just haven't had my head together this past week, and I'm so sorry. But I really feel like we got an amazing value. We got 2 palettes. We got 3 lips plus the jelly. We got the blush. We got the body glitter. We got the setting mist. These are all full-size products, no samples, no trial sizes. I think we really, really got our money's worth here today. And I feel like I always do when I get these from ColorPop. I'm not disappointed. What we didn't get was any stickers or decals. I think that they have, you know, kind of decided that that's just not the way to go when doing these. Yeah, I'm going to do a get ready with me video with all of this because Valentine's Day is next week. So it would be fun to try to create a look and see if I can't dazzle my honey a little. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in. If you have lasted this long, I certainly appreciate your time. Please come back. Got some fun stuff on the way, including the Get Ready With Us that's coming up with with Shelly from A Hot Mess, and with Nikki and all the other ladies that I've gotten a chance to meet a little bit through just, you know, messaging on YouTube on their channels. Still haven't had a chance to speak with everybody, but we're all going to do a really fun Get Ready With Us doing all Temu makeup. I'm still waiting on the rest of mine to come in. I've already got some. I'm really excited about it. I got some different colors of that stuff that you put on and then you peel off. I've used one already and I was really happy with it. It was fun. It's just a different kind of thing to do, and so I really enjoy that, and I'll probably incorporate at least one of these. I've got 3. I don't see the other one right here. It's the one I used, so I probably put it somewhere else in here, but I do have these still to try. And you know, it's funny because they're just numbered. I've got 3 here, I've got 4 here. I don't know what the other one's number is, but I like it. It just leaves a nice pretty stain, but it doesn't last forever, so you're not married to it. You can certainly put something over top of it if you want. You can use it as a liner if you want. It's yours. You can do with it whatever you want if you get it. So well, I'm really excited about this little group Get Ready With Me, and I hope you guys will definitely tune in for that. Again, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you in my next channel. She's not together. I hope to see you in my next video. Anyway, take care. Be blessed. If there's weather coming your way, which I know we've got several more fronts coming through, I think all of us are going to get some of it. Please stay safe. Please take care of one another. And thank you once again. Bye, everybody.